Welcome to the 2017-2018 enrollment information for juniors. Our purpose is to provide information to assist you in selecting appropriate courses for your 11th grade school year. Just as a reminder, the counselor assignments we break up by alphabet by the last name. A through DA has Mrs. Smith. DE through HOLL has Mrs. Grimshaw. HOLT to ME has Mr. Wunderlich. MI through SCHO has Mrs. Raymond. SCHR through Z has Mrs. Kearney. As you know, Mr. Buckman is the college counselor. Mr. Kirby is who you would speak to in regards to testing or information on the A+ program. And Mrs. Witkowski is our registrar. To be a junior, students must earn 12 credits before the first day of the 2017-2018 school year. Students who do not have 12 credits at the start of next school year will again be a sophomore for the entire year. In this situation, you would need to meet with your counselor to make a plan. For eligibility, students must earn 3 credits, so that's 6 classes, each semester to be eligible for sports and activities the following semester. Students must be enrolled in 3 credits, so that's 6 classes for credit. Each semester, they are participating in sports and activities. Things to consider. On page 17 in your course description guide is a list of graduation requirements. As a reminder, you need 4 years of language arts, 3 years of social studies, 3 credits of math, 3 credits of science, 1 credit of fine art, so that would be 2 semester courses, 1 credit of career and technical education, a half a credit of personal fitness and wellness, a half a credit for a PE elective, a half a credit for health, and don't forget you need your personal finance credits for a total of 24 credits. On page 27 in your book is the requirements for college admission. Actually, if you look in your book on 27, the left-hand column is the requirements for high school graduation. The next column is the requirements for a community college or technical school. The next 2 columns are for the requirements for most colleges and universities. And the last column is requirements for highly selective schools. You will receive your credit check letters in the mail this week. This letter will tell you what credits you have completed and what credits you have remaining. This will be a great guide as you choose your classes for next year. And then any information that you need regarding the A+ program, you will want to stop by and see Mr. Kirby. Parking. This is a hot topic for sophomores getting ready to be juniors. If you do not have junior level classification, which again means that you have 12 credits, by July prior to your junior year, you may not apply for a parking pass. Next, in your course description guide, you will have a yellow sheet. This is a practice worksheet for you to jot down your ideas as a guide for when you input your selections into the computer. It's important to note that you need to write both semesters of the course you want to register for online. So if it's a year-long course, you need to have 2 separate numbers.
11th grade language arts can be located on page 36 through 47. Please read the course description guide for further details regarding each one of the courses. Traditionally, most of our students take 11th grade language arts, or if they're on the AP track, will take English language and composition, or this year, English literature and composition. Students can choose either one. Social studies can be located on page 65. Students have the option of taking regular government semester-long or AP government year-long. If a student elects to take regular government semester-long, they need to pair that with another social studies elective in order to earn the 3rd credit of social studies required to graduate. Math can be located on page 74. Please check with the potential colleges that you're interested in to inquire about how many math credits might be needed. For instance, Missouri State requires 3 credits of math, while Missouri system schools such as UMSL and Mizzou require 4 years of math. There are several options for our juniors. If you are on the honors track, you could be taking Honors Algebra 2 or Pre-Calculus. If you are looking to take Algebra 3, Please know that there is a college credit option that will be presented to you during class. That credit is through UMSL, and you will need to pay for that and sign up through your course. On page 82, you can access all of the science options for juniors. Please discuss with your science teacher the best path or meet with your counselor to discuss your 5-year plan. Depending on your potential major in college, there are several options that can better prepare you for that, such as AP Bio, AP Physics, or Human Anatomy if you're on the healthcare track. Forensic Science is a semester-long course, so please know that if you take that course, you will still be shy a half credit going into senior year.
Our next section is World Language, which starts on page 53. As a junior next year, you need to start on your world language if you plan on going to a 4-year school. Most of the 4-year colleges and universities require at least 2 years of a world language. The world languages are listed below. We have Greek, Latin, French, German, Spanish, and American Sign Language. Some of you will be taking the third year of a world language, and some will be taking a 4th year of a world language. If you're questioning whether to go on in your world language, speak to your teacher and get their advice. Other requirements are fine arts. In order to graduate from high school, you have to have 1 full credit of a fine art. Those can be found on page 92 to 108. We have art, theater, and music. For our career and technical education, formerly known as practical arts, you will also need a full credit. Half of that credit can be your personal finance if you do take that in the practical arts department. The career and technical education courses are listed below. They are computer science, family and consumer science, business education, journalism, technology education, and project lead the way, pre-engineering, or biomedical sciences. The personal finance. This year, if you haven't started that, if you haven't completed that requirement, you may want to take that during your junior year. There are 3 departments which offer the personal finance credit. The first one is the FACS department, the second one is the business, and the third one is the social studies department. In the FACS department, it is just called personal finance. In the business department, it is personal finance and business. In the social studies department, you have 2 choices. One is the economics and personal finance course, and the other is the AP economics course. This is a social studies credit for the economics, but the AP economics has to be taking a full year in order to receive the personal finance credit. Physical education and health. Every student must have personal fitness and wellness, a health education course, and another type of physical education. Those courses can be found in the physical education portion of your course description guide booklet. Physical education. What's new for next year is that if you would like to take 2 PE courses in the same semester, you must have the permission of the department chair of the physical education department. Again, remember, you need to have PFW and another physical education course to fulfill the physical education requirement. Those of you who may be interested in driver's education, that can be found on page 143. Keep in mind, we do not have the driving portion of driver's education.
The next slide talks about tech school. Tech school information can be found on page 35 in the course description guide. If you will go online to the Eureka High School Guidance Office and click on the enrollment link, there is a video which explains all the intricate details of applying to tech school. If you are applying to tech school, you must still sign up for 14 classes total, and then once you are accepted, you will meet with your counselor to figure out which schedule works best for you. The final round to apply for tech school is filled in February. If you want to apply to tech school, please make an appointment to see your counselor right away. Summer Academy dates are June 5th through June 30th. Summer Academy applications will be available in the guidance office in late February or early March. Please listen to the announcements and stop by the guidance office to pick up an application whenever they come in. Summer Academy is held the entire month of June, and there is an attendance requirement. So if you are thinking about going on vacation during the month of June, you should probably reconsider, because if you miss more than 2 days in summer school, you do not get the credit. Class selections for summer school include credit recovery courses, such as a failed language arts or failed math class, personal fitness and wellness, and art fundamentals. The next slide is your practice course enrollment worksheet. On this course enrollment worksheet, it is a practice worksheet, so it is not mandatory to fill out every single blank. It is a guide if you are interested in writing out your classes before you enter them on Infinite Campus. Juniors are required to take 2 semesters of language arts, 1 semester of government, 1 semester of an additional history class, 2 semesters of science, and 2 semesters of math. Those are the required courses. Once you have written down both semesters of your required courses, you have several blanks left to pick other courses for. Once you have picked your 4 core courses, the remaining 6 blanks can be filled with a year-long class, which is 2 blanks, or a semester course, which is 1 blank. After you have selected your 14 courses, please choose alternates. If you do not choose alternates and you cannot get into some of your requested courses, your counselor will have to pick the courses for you. On the back of your 11th grade practice course enrollment sheet are common courses that juniors sign up for. There are semester-long courses for language arts that may also be taken in addition to the listed language arts courses. You just have to look in your course description guide booklet to see what those are and to find their course numbers. Students must also take a full year of math their junior year to meet the graduation requirement, a full year of social studies, a full year of science, and usually we tell the kids to make sure that you have your personal finance requirement met by the end of your junior year. This is not a comprehensive list of all the courses that are available to juniors, so please consult your course description guide to choose core and elective courses not listed. Online registration this year starts on January 20th at 7 a.m. and runs through January 30th at 4 p.m. Please make sure that you enroll during this time period, or else again your counselors will have to pick your courses for you. Make sure when you select a course, you designate whether you would like that course blocked or standard. Blocked courses have a B at the end of the course number, and standard courses have an S at the end of the course number. Just because you choose a certain format is not a guarantee that you will get that format. We will do our best to get you in the classes that you request, but we will not guarantee that you get the format you request. If you do not have internet access at home, you may enter the course selections from school. The purple sheet in your course description guide booklet is a list of the it's a list of the Infinite Campus course registration instructions. If you do not know your password, you can email the help desk. Follow these instructions in order to enter your courses online. When you have finished entering your courses online, you will see what is called a request summary page. The request summary page needs to have 14 requested courses and 4 alternate courses. Once you print this page out, please have your parents sign this page and then return it to your math teacher on or before January 31st, 2017. If you do not have a math teacher currently, you may turn it in to the guidance office.
Senior year, students are able to apply to earn an honor cord to wear at graduation. If you are interested in researching the requirements, speak with a teacher in the department of your interest, or you can go to the honor cord criteria and click that link. There's things to consider when you actually do this enrollment. One of them is that you obviously choose the proper courses. Look at college requirements. College requirements differ from graduation requirements. So keep both of those in mind. Also, make sure that you have met the prerequisites to take the class you sign up for. Get your teacher input. Teachers know what's in the next sequential, in the next class you would want to take, and they also know a lot about you as a student. So take a minute, take the time, and ask your teacher, maybe what do they think about what class you should sign up for. Full year courses are listed in the book as 1 unit all year. That means if you sign up for that class, you have to stay in it all year, August to May. The other classes in the book are semester courses, and they are a half a unit. And again, they only last 1 semester. Full year courses last both semesters. We do need you to please put down alternate courses because many times there is conflicts in what you've chosen. So give us a few alternate classes so we can try to get you what you want for your schedule. Please do not sign up for a study hall. Go ahead and sign up for the 14 classes. A study hall will limit you as far as trying classes and being able to drop them. It's in your best interest to not take a study hall. We also do have the A+ program, which is a really good program. There's requirements for that, and Mr. Austin Kirby has an office right by the library, and he can help you know and find out what those requirements are. Some reminders: enroll in at least 14 classes. That would be 7 each semester. Year-long classes count as 2 of the 14 total classes. There is a parent signature required. Schedule change deadline is May 25th of 2017. So that means you're going to pick out all your classes. Then you have a chance for a couple weeks there, maybe a month or so, to come in and say, oh, I changed my mind. I really didn't want to take this class. Let me change it to that. You can do that up until May 25th. The schedules are computer generated, so the order you put them in won't matter. There's no picking order or teachers in your request. Return the signed course request to your math teacher by January 31st. If you don't have a math class, return signed course request to the guidance office. You already have an appointment with your counselor to talk about your choices. It's in February. So what we're asking you to do is think about this, consider everything that you need to pick out your classes, choose what you want, and then turn them in. We will take a look at them, and each one of you has an appointment in February to come in individually and meet with your counselor. So don't come in to make an appointment because you already have one. It will be during your science class. You will come in and we will meet with you individually. This PowerPoint is available if you click on the Rockwood website, and then guidance, and then offices, then guidance. You can find this presentation. To review this presentation, as I just said, go to the Eureka High School Guidance Office webpage. Once again, click on Enrollments and then select 11th grade enrollment video. There are also select departmental videos you can watch to gain more information about elective courses. Again, you don't have to make an appointment with your counselor. We already have an appointment, and we are anxious to meet with you individually. So it's all set up. Thank you for your attention to this presentation, and we'll see you in February.